Brad, without having a really heavy background in baseball, what was it about this book that captivated you so that you were like, I'm really excited about this project?
First, it's just a story in some way of a team with a fraction of the budget. How are they going to be competitive against teams with 7 times, 10 times that? It's a David and Goliath story in a way. You know, how is the underdog going to be able to fight that fight and be competitive? It's a story of at least the character we portray here. I'm trying to let Billy off the hook here.
Yeah, portraying a really bad baseball player who needed a job.
Yes. Starting with that. No, but there was something about that, you know, how we place value on success and failure that these guys were redefining, and for me, we play so much like, even this film, is it a success, is it a failure? Yet this story speaks more of the long run, of things, of something that may seem a failure at one point may be the impetus or the strengthening moment that leads to a later success, and even if that is a quiet success, a personal success. So, I can go on and on.
Billy, the obvious question, we'll get it out of the way. Is Brad handsome enough to play you?
Well, everyone who lives with me or around me seemed to think so. The day that first day Brad came over to the house, I saw my wife was up at 6:30 blow drying her hair and putting a dress on, and she's never up before 6:30. So, but no, you know, it's been a great experience. Brad's been great. I think we've had a lot of fun with each other. We've enjoyed. I mean, I know I've enjoyed it, and I've been really impressed with sort of. He fits right in the locker room. Let's put it that way.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah,
enjoyed it there.
He fits in the locker room pretty.
Speaking of that, the movie captured the culture so well. I mean, isn't that baseball culture as good as it gets in a film?
Oh yeah, I said that's one of the things I tell. I mean, Brad could. I mean, the culture is a big part of the game, and what goes on behind closed doors and how you fit in. And from the first day, Brad was sort of right there with everybody. I mean, I'd like to think it's quick-witted. There's sort of no barriers, and it was a perfect fit. So it's a big fraternity. It's a fraternity that you get paid to be a part of.
It's also a credit to Ben Miller, who wanted to have authenticity, so he hired all baseball players and predominantly platooned it with real scouts and so on and so forth. So we would and then relied on a lot of the real footage from the time. So.
And Brad, also there's that similarity between chasing a big dream as an actor and chasing a big dream as a baseball player. Did you draw on some of that for your character?
Listen, I think what's universal is just that internal conflict of wanting what you do to have some meaning to yourself, and this was, you know, our interpretation. I won't speak for Billy, but that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So yeah, the answer is yes.
Everything we know about baseball.
Just plain crazy.
If we win with this team, we'll change the game. This better work. I'm just kidding.